up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED and LCD gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we have a game called Liminal Salvation. Yep, that's right, I'm on a liminal binge. Somebody stop me! But in all seriousness, I really like these liminal games. I have lots of fun just walking around aimlessly trying to find my way out of a maze. No idea why. Who knows? Maybe I was a rat in my past life who used to get put through mazes and stuff for scientific experiments. How funny would that be? But anyway, why don't we hop in, see if it runs. The last one, unfortunately, wasn't very playable on here, but that doesn't mean they're all suck. And we'll see if you can use the actual controller. Some of these liminal games don't even support it at all. Like sometimes you can get by with this one, but then on the Ally, even if I put like a custom community like controller thing on there, half the time it still doesn't work quite right. And then I find myself just wanting to go get my Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. So we'll see about all of that. So let's get started, shall we?
So we're gonna just do default, whatever those are. It just shows up as nothing. You can still click the thingies, but I just do things default on the Steam Decks first, and that's what we're gonna do. Although, judging by what we're getting here for frame rate, I do not believe it's gonna go well. But do not fret. We actually can get playable FPS on this thing. But hey, let's go and try this first, just for the hell of it. So now we'll try low, which actually does give us playable FPS. Heck, you could probably even get away with medium. But anyway, not too much other than those for settings, so let's not waste any more time and let's get to gaming. So now we're gonna not even bother with what we know doesn't work. We're just gonna skip on the OLED right to low, get ourselves some gameplay. I should have probably tested BDM out, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because this game seems to be notorious for if you mess with the settings too much, it tends to start throwing out some Unreal Engine fatal errors, and once it does that, even reinstalling the game, verifying files, and nothing seems to fix it. So I'd be careful with this one, and just kind of play. If it's letting you play, and you're getting okay-ish frame rates, just deal with it and play. That'd be my advice. But either way, let's get some gameplay.
Alright, let's get a little camera-recorded gameplay now. I do not know why the library has no books, but that's not cool. The library should have books. And now I'm probably gonna get stuck in this damn library maze. Yeah, at first I thought this was going to be another game that was just like, nope, cool, 12 FPS. But like always, we always try it default first, and default is, I guess it doesn't know what settings it wants to do. Alright, cool, I didn't get lost in the library. But there seems like there's like infinitely more to explore in here. Alright, this just is a classroom. All friend circles. Alright, disintegrate. Move on, okay. Goodness. Yeah, it's very fitnessy in here. Some punching bags and some bikes. Strength is life, weakness is death. Well, that is true to an extent. If you're so weak you can't pull yourself up from an emergency situation, that is pretty dangerous. Well, I'm glad I'm at least strong enough to do that. Hey, some computers. Quite old too. They look like the old school one that my grandpa had. That still used the actual floppy disk. Not the little tiny ones that are made out of plastic. The ones that actually like flopped around in your hands. A lot of people don't even remember what those look like. What the fuck did I come in? What the hell? Am I in the Pentagon now? There's people. They're probably not real. I bet you it's cardboard cutouts, or I can't get to them, so there's no way for us to tell. Yeah, no, we can't get to them, I don't think. Still gonna try it though, but it doesn't look like it. Nah. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I finally found some people, I thought, but nope. They faked me out again. Alright, what the fuck? Even though I play this game all the time, they definitely have some very weird level designs every time I come into a new one. Ah, this must be who captured us and put us here. there's anywhere to go that way, so I guess let's just keep going this way, because it actually looks like a place to go. Hey, it's Shredder. Alright, that's a little trippy looking. Guess we don't need that anymore. But I think we can also go ahead and go move on over to the OLED. And hopefully I can get this far and further, but it probably doesn't game or cloud save. We'll see though. Well, alright, let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay now. And again, I'm glad we are able to actually play this one. I was scared at first, but by default it like had no settings, so I'm assuming it was probably running on Ultra or something like that. And that's just too much for these things. But at least putting it down to low gives you lots of FPS. Hell, you could probably put it down to medium and still stay 60 plus. I still like using this better. I try sometimes going back to that, but usually if I can use the trackpad, unless I can't get the sensitivity right, I'll use that over the trackpad, or the joystick. So I wish the Lenovo had a bigger one of these. But its thing kind of makes it annoying, so I kind of have to use the joystick. There are some patterns on the ceiling. I didn't even notice that the first time. I was too busy looking at Shredder over here. And random dude who kind of looks like he got stuck in a porta potty. I've noticed something. In like almost every single one of these games, your character always sounds like a chick in high heels walking around. Owls. Can I go to the owls? Nah, they're up there. Looks like a damn water treatment plant. Okay, that was a little strange. That was just kind of like cut out for a second. Okay, no, it's supposed to do that. Okay, so it's not like messing up or anything. That's just the way the game is. Gotcha. So it doesn't really seem to be a whole lot to do in this room, unless there was someplace to go down there that I just didn't see. Just kind of brought us right around. Right, hold on. Gotta go back and just take another double look, just to make sure I'm not missing a place down there that I'm supposed to just obviously go down. No, looks like I just went up and came right back out the other side. Because you can't go through there. Or wait, no, there looks like there's some places on the side there. Maybe we can go through there. Yes. Aha. Well, I came down and didn't just assume. Somebody ought to fix that. Huh. Looks like we're in for a barrel of a good time. Now we can't go that way. But we can go in here. And it looks like there's stairs out the other side. It looks like it'll let me go out there, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot there. Let's go over there first. Could be a trick. I mean, back there is just a dead end, and I'm supposed to go down there, go underwater, and then that's the way to go. But we shall see. This looks like the only place to go, so I guess here we go. Found the toilets and urinals. Looks like a sauna. Just without the thing that makes all the steam. Now the showers. Alright though, I'd say it's about time to go wrap this video on up. Well alright guys, that's a wrap for Liminal Salvation on the Steam Deck LCD and OLED. And it seemed like we actually got to play this time. I was a little worried with the default settings, and it didn't even have settings, but luckily, as soon as I actually clicked the little triangles, it did let you go through the settings. Some games are just like, nope, your Steam Deck, this is what I picked for you. And I was like, alright, what kind of crackhead picked out like 8 to 12 FPS? But nope, you are able to put it down to low. Heck, you might even be able to do medium. I'm assuming it probably defaulted to ultra. A lot of these cheaper games don't really have a thing that tests your computer. It just goes, nope, ultra, and if you can't play it, then turn it down. So that's what we did, and it worked. Low gave us hundreds of FPS, which made me think medium should probably be like right around 100, 120 probably. High might even be possible, but I think ultra is the one that it was defaulting to that gave us subpar performance. Or maybe it just got confused and was running some weird setting it didn't know what the hell it was, and that's why it was running at 8 FPS. There could be a plethora of reasons. All I know is this time we were actually able to get playable performance, and it was actually still enjoyable in handheld mode. I did not, on the Steam Decks anyway, I did not have to go get a keyboard and mouse to play. I could play this on the bus, I could play it on the train, I could play it on a plane. But anyway, that is all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.